Hi, my name is Jeannie Kolkloff, and I'm the owner of Riveting Trips Active Luxury Travel Design. Thanks for joining me today. Today, I just wanted to talk about destination weddings in Italy and one of the most frequently asked questions that I get as a luxury wedding planner for Italy. They always ask, how much should I expect to spend on a destination wedding in Italy? And I will tell you, it depends on three major factors, three factors that will determine the cost of your wedding. So let's break it down one by one, step by step, as to what are the three major factors that will influence the cost of your luxury destination wedding in Italy. So let's go on to factor number one. Factor number one affecting the price is the venue. So this shouldn't come to you as any surprise, but you're really gonna dislike what I have to say is that it all depends, right? What kind of venue are you going to rent or hire out on the day of your wedding? Will it only be for your wedding day? Will it be for your hotel stay? Will it be for your guests? Will you also have your pre-wedding reception and post-wedding brunch? There are lots of factors to consider. Generally, like I said, it really depends. So let's start with the kind of venues I tend to work with. I tend to work with 4 or 5 star luxury villas, hotels, historic venues, so on and so forth. One question that I would ask your destination wedding planner is there an exclusivity policy? And most venues will have an exclusivity policy. So what does this mean? This means is that it is the fee that is associated having your wedding at a villa, hotel, or whatnot. Okay. Sometimes they may require you to do a buyout. So what is a buyout? And so a buyout fee will differ from place to place. So let's kind of explain and break it down. The first, generally, most Italian venues have a buyout of a minimum 5,000 to 10,000 euros on the low end to 60,000 euros or more on the high end to have the venue for that day. So they are blocking out the entire venue for you and your guests, right? So that means the luxury ones require sometimes a minimum of a 2 to 3 day buyout. 2 to 3 days. Just get that, 2 to 3 day buyout. This means that in order for you to have a wedding in Italy, you're going to spend a minimum of about 15,000 euros just to reserve the venue. Okay, probably to reserve the venue and maybe for a little bit of food and so on and so forth. You may see some wedding planners out there on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, who are saying that they can offer a wedding at a lower fee. But I want you to ask them, break down the pricing. What is actually being offered for that price? Have they not included the buyout? Is there a buyout? If there's no buyout, does that mean that there'll be other weddings occurring on your day? So this is why you want to work with a venue that is either going to hold exclusivity or allow you to buy out the venue. Okay. And also because I'm affiliated with Virtuoso through my host, I can get you extra amenities and perks for you and your guests if you choose to have your wedding at a Virtuoso hotel or supplier. So for example, one hotel is Villa d'Este in Lake Como. If you get a wedding, if you choose to have a wedding there and you choose to stay there and you want to get, enjoy all that is amazing at Lake Como, we can get you free upgrades, free Wi-Fi, breakfast, so on and so forth. But you must work with us in order to get those amenities. And some of my clients have said, hey, Jeannie, I used you and I got those, but I couldn't get it through someone who was there, who works for the hotel regularly. And that's because they are not connected to Virtuoso. So hopefully you've learned how much weddings can cost in Italy. So the second factor that you should include is receptions and rehearsals. So if you remember, this is a destination wedding. It is not, a wedding in your local community, a one-day affair. This is a multi-day affair. And because it's in Italy and most of your guests are from North America, it's going to be probably a week-long affair. So remember that you have to usually include a pre-wedding rehearsal dinner, right? And a post-wedding brunch. Does that mean that everyone's going to come? Not necessarily, but these are costs that you have to take into consideration. And the last factor that influences the cost of your wedding, aside from flights and stuff like that, we're not even going to touch that today, is the cost of the wedding vendors in Italy. So, for example, hair, makeup, photography, who are you going to use? How much are they going to charge? If you get married in the Caribbean and Mexico, I believe that some of the venues may have an on-site photographer. This doesn't really happen in Italy, right? We have venues and we have preferred suppliers, but there is nobody really on site. So just to have that in the back of your mind, first you have to secure the venue, then you have to make sure the dates, right? When are your guests going to be able to make it? So we have a pre-event, a wedding event, and then the day after the wedding event. And then obviously the hiring of locals and providers. And that's all something that I can help you with. So if you have any more questions about getting married in Italy, please contact me. My name is Jeannie Kolkloff, and I'm the owner of Riveting Trips. See up there, up here, Active Luxury Travel Design, and talk to you soon. Ciao, ciao for now. One last thing. If you want more information, go to our website and there's a freebie on it. It's rivetingtrips.com. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, and follow us on social media too.